Trees are being planted in Janesville after an EF2 tornado impacted many homes, businesses, and green spaces on the city's south side. Two nonprofits are coming together to help replant those trees destroyed in the storms nearly 1 year ago. That tornado touched down June 22nd. The first tree went to a 98-year-old resident. SSM Health and the Janesville Urban Forest Alliance worked on the effort, hoping to bring more life to the area.
This group is run by really dedicated environmentalists. Trees are one of the most important plants on the face of the earth. And without trees, we'd be in bad shape. So we do it because we love to. It's an important thing to do.
Trees were planted by volunteers for just a $25 donation. It was made possible through donations from SSM Health and the Shade Tree Fund from the Community Foundation of Southern Wisconsin.